Previously on Dances with Dice, when last we left our heroes, Finn, the halfling artificer, Felix, the human bard, and Theo, the satyr fighter. Our heroes had just emerged from their first few hours of research at the library. Now, with the whole city in front of them and nothing but time to kill, it's time for everyone's favorite first in the big city. Time to go shopping. Though as the bright stalls and brighter baubles of the big city lure our heroes in, what dark corners await them this week on Dances with Dice?
All right. So, as you guys have departed from the library, you have a couple of hours to kill before you will be able to head back and access the kind of controlled areas of it. So, you've got some time if you'd like to do some shopping. I know that was possibly on the docket because you all had just gotten paid a little bit. I think you all are at least 500 gold richer, if I'm remembering.
I believe so.
Money.
Yeah, you've got a little bit of money. If you want to just explore the city a little bit more, you're welcome to as well. Otherwise, if library is on the brain and that is what we want to have happen, then now would be the time we can just do a time skip if you would like.
I'm pretty and bored. I want to shop.
The bard wants to use the charisma power, the riz,
I want to get things. I'm pretty.
and have so much riz.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
What is
yeah.
my Riz score?
Probably fantastic.
18. Not bad.
Not bad at all. D&D Beyond, it's D&D. I haven't signed in on this computer.
No. Need to look at potential items to buy.
I would like one whole Flanders
I think-
peanut.
I'm gonna ignore that. I think I asked this at the beginning of our last recording. I don't think we have rested because my hit points are at 13 out of 27,
Ouch, man.
but I don't think we've had a rest.
No, because you guys got into town,
yeah,
and
we
at least a
definitely
day
rested.
has passed because you guys.
Yeah, but we
stayed-
didn't rest. I
Yeah,
think
we
we
went-
We, no,
I think we rested
stayed,
and then went to the temple, right?
then went to the
Where we
temple, and
got
then
our
went from the
ass kicked.
temple to the library.
Uh-huh.
You have
yeah.
not rested since the temple because you guys arrived and then did that fight, and then so you have
Yeah.
not rested since then. So
Okay.
Maybe
if you would like to throw a short rest in there somewhere, you absolutely can.
Yeah, we can go shopping and then take a nap.
I was gonna say we probably won't get our asses kicked shopping, so as long as we don't start any fights,
Yeah,
we're good.
It's like a mid-con nap. We go back to the
Because I
hotel
will
room,
just fucking crumple.
crumple.
If somebody strong looks at me the wrong way, I'm already below half. I'm down.
If someone power word dead you.
Yeah.
Power word dead.
They just have to like power word trip, and I'm probably like goodbye.
Power word twink death.
Power word oopsie.
Oops, you did.
Power word shut up.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
That's just silence, actually. All right, but you guys, if you would like to go shopping, there are two areas you can kind of head to. There is the lower slash crafting district of the city. That is going to be more of your trade shops, so general goods and things like that, as well as more niche items, like kind of more specialized, like your blacksmiths, your armor smiths, specified enchanters and things like that. Along with a lot of potion shops and things like that, kind of like your very general sort of like, hey, did you just arrive to town from the road? You need to stock back up. Come on in here. The next place would be your the arcane district or the middle district. That is your high-end blacksmiths. It's where the libraries are found. Now you guys are in the middle district right now, and it's where the Royal Arcanum is located. So that's where you're going to get more of your it's more focused on the magic side of things than necessarily more general usage. And then of course there's always little random shops here and there. So there's, plenty of places to explore as well if you're looking for other things as well.
See, I wanted to up my armor class, but I just realized, Chaboy can't wear armor.
Chaboy?
Chaboy has no armor proficiencies.
Chafool?
Yeah. Cha-idiot. So I'm like,
Chadummy.
oh, that probably means something enchanted, and that's real expensive.
Yeah, we have 500 something. There's no way we can afford something enchanted.
So this now introduces
level 4.
This introduces a fun thing that was added recently in 5th edition, and that I've also kind of picked from other sources as well. If you would like to learn an armor proficiency, you have to take 30 days of in-game time, but you can spend that time to learn how to use an armor proficiency. So that is something you could start now to be able to get down the road. If you don't find something enchanted between now and then. Because the only shit you would be able to wear, I think, would be Elven Chain, and that is expense.
I'm thinking.
Can I even do that?
Tell us the prices of things,
I mean, you have to go to the stores to find out.
Guys, you know how long our time gaps were in the previous campaign? You know how much proficiency our characters could have gotten with this mechanic?
I changed subclasses. We had lots of time.
I could have learned so many languages.
I went from Way of the Open Hand to Punch Monk, or Punch Healer, and then
Punch
almost immediately regretted it because I missed the features of the Way of the Open Hand.
No, we needed you because you stabbed Eisen back to life.
Yes.
Yeah.
He stabbed me back to life, and then I got all of my freaking sorcery points back.
Because you just did
Broken as fuck character.
A fresh reset because you took the rest.
No, I was. The thing is, Zach, we were all together for that particular episode, so you can't even say I didn't roll what I rolled.
Yeah,
he rolled 100. He rolled 100 on D1. There's a reason that wild magic sorcerers are banned from my games.
Bastard.
Congratulations,
because of
Alex.
Eisen specifically.
This is Eisen's fault and Eisen alone. I love him so much.
Congratulations, Alex. You broke me.
You're welcome.
I still love Eisen very much.
Where would you guys like to head? Do you want to go more toward the lower crafting? The crafting district would be the more affordable area given your current funds, but you're of course welcome to look around wherever you might be.
Hey Zach.
Yes.
How much do tattoos cost in this world?
Oh Jesus Christ! More than we can afford right now.
A normal tattoo, if you just want to get some ink, that's
Canadian flag.
That's not difficult to get.
Is there a joke behind that? Or
Ashley, your sister.
Oh.
There we go. There we go. Thank you. There we go. That was the laugh I was looking for originally.
I thought we were talking about Ashley Johnson at first, so I was like,
no,
I didn't know this about her.
No.
Yeah. My human sister. You mean
the human sister who got the Canadian flag tattooed on them in Canada when they were drunk.
my human sister that's giving birth in 2 days? Mm.
You're gonna be an uncle.
Uncle Morgan.
You're gonna
I'm
be
sorry,
a,
I just took us.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Ah, Morgan.
Morgan.
This is
I like Morgan.
Morgan.
Um.
Morgan.
Well, we just dated this episode.
We did. If everyone's following along with
If anyone knows my
Ashley's
human
son.
sister and when her baby is born.
they
Yes.
know. Hey, we can play this episode for him when he's grown up.
So you in terms of magic tattoos though, to your first question, magic tattoos might be available, but again, depending on what tattoo you're looking for, is going to be expense.
Wasn't it several thousand?
It's 10,000 in the other game.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I have $500.
Yeah, stop. It's
You know what that means?
So you say, Hannah,
Don't
as
have money
cute
for
as
chicken
I
nuggets.
as
I
cute as
don't
I
have enough
find
money
this,
for magic tattoo.
as cute as I find this bit, every single fucking time you do it, the prices only go up every time.
Every time you ask, he's adding a digit at the end. He's adding a 0.
All be revealed when you give me $25. You said it was 20. Wasting my time.
So what would you guys like to tackle? Crafting district? You want to stay in the middle
district? Probably
district?
head to the one that we can possibly afford things in, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm following
I
the
forget that we're
witches.
not level 20 anymore.
We're not gods anymore.
It's like, oh
We're
shit,
not
we're poor.
deities.
We aren't well known in this town.
Me looking at my total HP like, what the fuck?
Maybe we'll just sick Finian on them and make him do the arm wrestle thing.
God, just set up an arm. What is this freaking
We'll just
Hunter
sit
x Hunter? I'm setting up an arm wrestle station.
yeah, we'll sit in an alleyway and we'll hustle people.
For you, it seems like every time I check your Instagram story when you're at a convention, this is what you're doing. It's just Alex arm wrestling people. I'm like, oh, okay.
He said Alex's arm wrestling people. That's a standard.
It'll be like
weekend.
random people I follow that I've followed for ages and know from other fandoms, and I will see them at that con arm wrestling you, and I'm like, how the fuck does this happen? I know both of you.
Why the fuck are you arm wrestling?
Also, why are you arm wrestling Jesus? No.
Yeah. Jesus, what are you doing? I'm
Oh,
a close
Jesus.
personal friend of Jesus.
Jesus, we talked about this.
I can say that to my friends. I am a close personal friend of Jesus. Also the Grinch every Christmas. Because Lord knows those images
Fucking
make their
Grinch.
rounds every
Oh, they
Christmas.
do. All right, well, let's go. I don't
Sorry.
really need anything unless something catches my eye. So
Yeah.
I'm following.
We're following Felix. We're
Felix.
Felix's bodyguards. Very
He
famous.
knows I
Okay.
need it.
We see his 13 HP and we're like, ugh.
He's walking with a limp and he's still bleeding out of several slices on him, and he's just like, we're fine. Let's go shopping.
I want to go shopping.
All right. So you
We
guys
haven't used
are
this
able
single character voice
to
yet.
you guys are able to head down to the crafting district. Each district of Marishane is kind of separate, is kind of distinct in its architecture, and the crafting district or lower district, or the nickname it kind of has for itself, Old Town, is one of the it's a representation of some of the oldest architecture of the city. It was probably it was one of the first places built, and you can kind of get that in its sort of design. The streets are a little bit more winding. There's lots of cobblestone and sort of dirt and dust. The buildings kind of lean inward almost, kind of like any really old European town. It's got that feel of buildings built on top of the ruins of other buildings and just kind of levels sort of building up over time. Yes, Hannah.
Would you say this is the Old Town Road?
Oh my
Get
God.
fucked.
Is there anyone taking their horses?
I
No.
wish you were dead.
Go home.
Leave.
Get out.
Kick her out of the call.
Yeah.
No, if you do that, it'll fuck with Craig.
Oh, you're right. Damn it.
He's the one who said Old Town. Immediately my brain was like, I'm gonna take my horse.
I'm
That's
mentally
also
thinking
you,
about
that's
this
also
call.
your problem.
Yeah.
That's your fault.
It's
Anyway.
between you and
Continue.
your god.
Yes.
I don't have a god.
Yeah,
Wait,
you do. It's
Hold on,
fucking
sorry.
Lil Nas
Alex.
X. Aha.
It's like Jesus
Alex
wants
is
nothing to do with
Jesus.
you right now.
Alex told me to leave.
Jesus said that joke was bad and you should feel bad.
Damn it.
It's like, no,
Damn
Jesus.
it, Jesus. Damn it, white Jesus.
Like white Jesus is less loving than previously predicted.
That's why
I
the
mean-
Catholics love him so much.
I mean, he's white Jesus. That track,
Morgan, I'm
honestly.
sorry, Morgan. I'm sorry, Morgan.
We all know Korean Jesus is the real Chad.
Yeah.
You know the Korean Jesus is the one in the karaoke bar just fucking partying it up every weekend.
Fuck yeah. Everyone but white Jesus. Every Jesus but white Jesus is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex
Ye-
Jesus is fine.
Yeah.
Alex Jesus is not white Jesus, but we all know who white Jesus is. We all know a white Jesus.
White Jesus knows what he did.
We all know a white Jesus.
We all know a white Jesus. So, you guys make your way through the crafting district. The center of it is sort of kind of the center of the district is sort of formed around like a fountain, and this is where like you guys saw the notice board earlier where you kind of entered. So it's still kind of centered around that. From there, there's a couple of different branching streets that go off in a variety of different directions. I guess roll me, Alex, roll me a d6.
Rolling a d6.
My eyes are peeled for mithril armor.
I
which
rolled
may
a
or may
3.
not afford. So.
Sorry, what was that?
3.
3. Okay. All right. So, with a 3, you find yourself outside of it's a smaller shop. It's called Smoke and Mirrors. The windows are like a kind of frosted, almost gray glass. You can see like you can see within there's somebody behind the counter within. And as you guys walk in, you see that there is there's a Aarakocra, a male Aarakocra standing behind the counter.
What kind of Aarakocra?
He is a owl, kind of like a snowy owl Aarakocra, standing behind the counter. And he looks up. He's got some like pince-nez little glasses on like the end of his beak, wearing sort of like red and gold, almost velvety style robes, with a very small little like wizard's cap kind of sitting atop of his head, and he kind of looks at you guys as you come in. He's like, "Yeah, welcome. Welcome to Smoke and Mirrors. My name is Fitzroy. How might I help you today?"
I love him. He's my best friend now.
Felix is like, I've never had a friend, but I'm choosing this one.
I choose you.
Another F name. Felix. Theodosia's just gonna leave. Now this campaign is Felix, Fitzroy, and Finian. Theo's gonna see herself out.
Yep.
And
I
then
stab
and then-
Theo so Hannah can come back as Fitzroy.
and then
And Ben
and
Morgan
then,
will like me.
and then Zach will hate his life because he has to remember 3 F names.
Yeah.
You have an out, Zach. You could kill either me or Alex at
I
any
could.
given moment.
I could
No
indeed.
Ban F names. And no F last names.
Finian,
Last names.
see, Finian's trauma during the campaign is just going to be his own death.
Exactly.
That's gonna be the real cool hip trauma. that
Like-
Finian.
It's like
dies.
nothing can go wrong. Stabbed by a sword as big as he is. Oh no, one thing went wrong.
No fear.
One
Finian
fear.
One
dies.
fear.
Fear. Okay, back to Fitzroy.
Back to the plot.
Back to the plot. It's like, is there something in particular I can help you find? Are you looking for anything specific?
I would like anything that you might carry that might prevent me from being folded like an omelet next time I get in a fight.
Yeah. We have a couple of different things that might be able to help you there. I suppose the bigger question is, we have a couple of different items. Do you have a limit that you're looking to spend?
About 500 gold.
Ah, well, okay, that helps us a little bit.
More than that.
Hmm?
I was implying that if Felix asks nicely, he might get more money from his friends.
Oh. I thought you were implying that I needed to like be a whore to the shopkeep to get a better price.
Is that why you were about to do some sort of sexy little
unbuttoning my shirt, but I'm not wearing a shirt with buttons, so like
I saw Morgan going for the motion.
I'm just like
Okay, sorry.
strip teases in front of this owl to see if I can get a deal.
Your new best friend Fitzroy.
So it's like, I mean, here's the thing though, it's an owl, so and they like, birds do mating dances, so a striptease would be the closest thing you could get to seducing a bird person.
Or I just put my arms out really big and like hop back and forth.
I was like, excuse me, sir, we are in public.
He'll hack out a pellet for you as an offering.
Oh, romance.
He looks at you. It's like, well, there is, of course, if you're just looking for general protection, there's a very lovely armor smith by the name of Jenkins just down the road, but I don't know if you're necessarily looking for straight protection. I have a couple of scrolls of shielding, if that's not something that you can...
I'm always looking for straight protection.
I am looking for protection against the straits at any given moment, but not in this instance.
I do want to be protected from those straits.
That is a
My
terrifying
bones are
thing.
so weak. I cannot wear armor.
I saw
Ah.
Morgan's face see the joke, and Morgan
And not
was a strong.
immediately say it.
Morgan was a stronger man than me.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Sorry, continue.
If you're looking for more magical protection, I have, well, if you can't wear armor, then that does limit us a little bit. The best I suppose I could offer is I have these scrolls of shielding, and he kind of like reaches underneath and like pulls out like a small like little keg barrel of like various scrolls, and it's like, oh, not that one, not that one, not that one. Ah, here we are. And he pulls out like a little, very small like vial that has a scroll kind of wrapped up in it. It's like holds it out to you. It's like, this would allow you to be able to cast the shield spell. Let's see, hang on a second. He checks the little vial. It's like, 3 times. It's got 3 charges to it. You'd be able to cast shield upon yourself or another ally if necessary, and that should at least help mitigate some damage coming your way. But if you can't wear armor, unfortunately, and he kind of snaps his fingers and like a little shimmer appears on one of the walls, and you see like some like hanging like half breastplates and like some hide armor and things like that. And it's like, unfortunately, the most of the enchantments I carry are for actual pieces.
Understandable. How much would that potion, or not potion, scroll run me?
Take a look.
My brain said vial and was like, potion. Drink
You are a
the paper.
scientist.
Let's see.
You are a scientist, so
Let's see. Well, since it's a 3 charger, normally those are 50 apiece. So for 3 charges, 150 gold.
oh,
That's not too bad.
it is not.
And then, of course, if you're just looking to be able to heal yourself, and he kind of snaps his fingers again, and like part of the sort of like shop counter in front of you sort of like becomes translucent, and you're looking top down. You see a large like range of potions, and you can see that they're all various healing potions of various sizes and strengths. We, of course, sell healing potions and other such things for all manner of adventurers here at the Smoke and Mirrors.
My favorite thing about Zach's Magic Shopkeepers is their cool little snap of the fingers and the fact they can do cool, like, I'm assuming it's like some brand of prestidigitation, but I do love the performative
If you're
Of
running a
them, like-
magic shop and you don't have like a little fucking zhuzh, like what's the point of
I know.
running
Yeah.
a magic shop?
I don't know.
Why
I'm
are
just
you
saying I
not
love
being
it.
extra about it?
Yeah.
All right. Remind me how much a basic ass healing potion is.
So we have new healing potions now. So standard healing potion, like your standard 2d4 plus whatever, that is 50 gold, and then it goes up from there. You can also buy the it's the basic healing potion, which is a 1d4 plus 1. Those can be those are one of those healing potions that because it's so small and so weak, it is always a bonus action, even if it's not part of the preparation of one of your belt potions. Otherwise, because we haven't run into this mechanic in a while, because most of the time you guys aren't really using your potions, you can have up to 3 potions prepared on your belt at any time. Those are always bonus actions. Otherwise, a potion is an action. But I think you guys either have used all your healing potions, or you still have all of your potions prepared from like prior to being here in Covenheim and just haven't really swapped them since, because I don't think you guys had to use them at all.
We're in Covenheim.
I have
We're
I have
Marishane, aren't we?
3 minor healing potions.
Yeah, so the minor healing potions are the 1d, the
D4 plus
1d4.
1.
Yeah, 1d4 plus 1. Those are always a bonus action regardless of anything. And
I
they
thought we were
don't
in-
have to be prepared.
We're in Marishane, right?
Yes.
Covenheim's the place that.
Oh, and I have 3
Felix
light
was
healing
scared of.
potions.
I'm sorry, no, minor is a regular healing potion, light is the 1d4. So you have 3 light and 3 minor. And no, Hannah, what I'm saying is like you guys prepped potions and like prepped your like belts of stuff to do back in Covenheim.
We
I
weren't in
don't
Covenheim.
think
We've never
I'm
been
not
to
sorry,
Covenheim.
I'm sorry, Evercrown, back in Evercrown, and I don't think you've used them since.
No, we haven't.
So
Yeah.
whatever you had prepared is still what you have prepared.
What's the difference between light healing and minor healing?
Light healing 1d4 plus light healing 1d4 plus 1, always a bonus action, and it's technically not magical. So that's why it can always be used as a bonus action. Minor is just your standard healing potion, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
I am going to take the shield scroll and a single potion of healing. So that's going to be 200 gold from me.
Okay. Fitzroy holds out his claw, and kind of like takes the gold, kind of shoves it up one of his sleeves. He's like, a pleasure doing business with you, Mr.
Faircourt.
Mr. Faircourt. Lovely to have you here. And he pulls out a little paper card that's got like a cartoon version of him kind of holding his arms out, and he stamps it twice and hands it to you. It's like, with your 7th purchase, you will receive a 15% discount off of anything in the store.
You're just asking for Catherine to draw that. We get 15% off our next purchase.
Well, the cards are individualized, so if any of you would like to make a purchase, you yourself will get your own discount card for the Smoke and Mirrors. But
I forgot to put down the name of this place.
We're in Smoke and Mirrors is the shop.
Yeah. Smoke and
I put my punch card away and slap that potion on my belt.
Okay,
So now I got 3 potions of healing
There
on
you
my
go.
belt.
perfecto.
what do I have in my inventory? I
I
have.
don't know. What do you
I
have?
have 2 potions of healing on my belt, and a 1-ounce bottle of ink.
I don't know why you've got the ink, but hey, you know what? Pocket
it's
ink.
probably from my sage background.
Probably. He turns to the Fitzroy turns to the rest of you. It's like looks at you, Finian. It's like, Mr.
So I'm like looking at I'm like not even looking at him. I'm like examining like shit on the shelves and stuff.
Is there anything I can help you find, or anything particular you're looking for, sir?
I don't realize he's talking to me.
Mr. I never caught your name, sir.
That one's Felbrook. Last name's Felbrook. First name.
Mr. Felbrook.
Huh,
How do you know
What?
my name?
Is there anything I can assist you with? Are you looking for anything in particular, or
That was
just
not
more
Felix.
browsing?
That was not Theo's accent.
It was, and I have to actually get into accent. I'm like, wait a minute here.
Atos. You're Irish.
Second breakfast. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, you need your activation phrases. That's how it
Hey, we
works.
got-
Yeah, you gotta have your activation phrase.
I'm Cockney, I'm
Well,
uncultured.
you see, I don't know. Do you have any? What do I need? I do believe it's called a shield. It's a shield that increases your awareness. Like it gives you.
Are you looking for a warning charm, perhaps?
No.
I don't need that. I can't be surprised.
You're looking for amphetamines.
Drugs. There's no drug dealer in this
He
universe
pulls.
yet.
He
We
pulls.
haven't
He
found
pulls
the drug
out like
dealer.
an old because he's been looking for one of these for a bit. And he
You looking to
pulls out
upgrade
like a
it?
piece of paper that actually has like the thing on it, and it's like a shield of. The
Wait.
actual thing is a shield, a sentinel shield.
Ah,
Oh, Sentinel Shield. Well, I can't be surprised, so you don't need to worry about that. As long as you're with me, no one can sneak up on us.
let's see.
Because
I
Theo
don't
got
really know if I'm
alert.
going. I don't really know
Nothing
if I'm
goes
going to be with you all the time. So you know,
It's like, well, that is more of an enchantment that I would be putting on a shield itself. But if you were looking to purchase that outright, unfortunately, I think you would have to head down to
I mean, he kind of like gestures to his back, and he's like, "Well, I have a shield, right here," and he pulls it out.
well, I believe that enchantment normally, like with shield purchase as well as enchantment, that would normally run about 1,500 gold. With just enchantment, he like pulls open a book and he starts like kind of flipping through and things like that. No, not that. That's I would need about 2 weeks and 800 gold would be the necessary times for enchantment work and ensuring its function. Of course, if you'd like to commission it, you can, of course, always leave your shield here, and then wherever it is you might need to head off to, you can, of course, come and pick it back up at any point in time. Otherwise, I believe... hang on a second. I believe if you head down to another part of the crafting district... I believe I mentioned this a little bit, where Jenkins is the head blacksmith there. It's the Flaming Iron Forge. Jenkins, a lovely little dwarven woman there, she will be able to assist you. I think she might have some custom pieces that might already be pre-enchanted there. She has quite a run of a variety of different things for your sort of starting adventurers.
Well, I've kind of been looking for this in particular for a bit, so I'll just come back when I can afford it.
Very well. The door is always open to you, Mr. Fairbrook. And you, ma'am. Is there anything that you were particularly looking for here at the Smoke and Mirrors?
I like that you just combined our last names again, and it didn't seem to like phase anyone. Fairbrook. That's our
Isn't it
ship name at this point.
Aircourt and Fellbrook.
Fellbrook.
No, there's the ship name.
I always thought your guys' ship name
Outcast.
was just just the sound.
You're a
Or like
monster.
fuck.
Theodosia looks over. The things I'm looking for, I don't think I could afford right now.
I'm in the market for armor that would not alert my enemies upon my approach, but still
Mithril.
provide.
Yes.
Yes,
Quite
don't-
expensive.
exactly. So at this time, I don't know if I could afford that sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, armor of that nature might be out of reach right now. There's, of course, always potions, spell scrolls if you're looking for more offensive firepower, things like that.
At
Just
the
because
moment,
you can't get it now doesn't mean it won't be useful.
at the moment, I think I'm all right. Should I change my mind, I will return tomorrow, perhaps. If I change my mind, we are do have some time to kill for the next couple days, I believe.
All right, well, if there's nothing else I can assist you with, you're, of course, completely welcome to browse about. Otherwise, thank you for your time at the Smoke and Mirrors, and hopefully we look forward to having you join us again, especially, like, looks over at Felix. It's like, especially as you're a short 5 purchases away from a discount.
Capitalism.
Hell yeah. I
All
love
right.
being a slave to capitalism.
Buying things makes me feel happy.
I'm only alive when I'm spending money.
Gotta get that dopamine rush.
My only purpose is making money.
Consumption.
We're fine.
What is there any other shopping you guys would like to do? Would you like to head down to? Would you guys like to head down to the blacksmith at all, or do you think you are done shopping for now?
It's up to
Totally
you,
saving
because
me
I can't
money.
afford dick.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part of being early game. Our money is, we can't buy the cool stuff, and all we're thinking about is the cool stuff.
We're
It's
broke
just
as a yoke, baby.
We're
It's
broke
like-
as hell, but all we want is the cool things.
It's like, damn it, we're low level again.
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
just don't
where's
have.
my +5 to intelligence? Where'd it
Sorry, I
go?
took it.
Yeah, you
Stupidity.
bastard. I have +0 to my intelligence. What happened? I used to be so smart. Karma,
dumb
where
now.
are you?
She's making babies with Eisen.
Yes.
That is something that I did mention. Like when we do one of the one shots, we have to establish how many years has passed because
How many
we need to
children?
establish if they have children at all yet.
Jeez.
For the rest of you, did you guys want to? Because I believe you guys had gotten yourself set up at an inn,
Yes.
at least momentarily. So would you like to go back and do a short rest there to kind of
Take a nap.
heal up?
Is that where the mommy is?
You're gonna have to be more specific. There's lots of milfs in my campaigns, Hannah.
Yeah, specify which MILF.
Okay.
You need to specify which milf.
Half orc woman at the check-in.
Yes,
Martha is her
the
name.
dancing elf.
Yeah, we were at the dancing elf. I went and got my notes from my other computer and put them on here. Martha is her name. So dancing elf, where mommy is, because Finian likes mommy.
Finian wants uppies.
Finian wanted uppies.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you guys can make your way back to the dancing elf.
At least he knows what he wants.
I
Yeah.
think this was also
Who
the
knows what he's
same.
about?
What I do think is very funny is technically this morning, technically this day's morning is the same morning that Felix accused the tower of killing Theo's mom.
Which tower?
Worm Speaker
I-
Fortress.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we were talking about it, and I said, like, super casually, like, where Theo's mom died. And then I realized, like, that was not super in character for Felix, but also, like, realized how bluntly I said it, and I was like, wait, what the
Yeah.
fuck did I just say? Like, why did I say it like that?
This is true. It is all the
But
same
it's in
day
the past,
technically.
so Felix was just having a bitchy moment, I guess.
Um,
And then 5 minutes later, Nepo baby.
Yeah.
oh baby.
least
Yeah, it
I'm
is all.
wrong,
It
like,
is
I'm
all
glad.
technically the same day. So, I will say you guys are able to make your way back to the dancing elf. Martha is there behind the counter, and you guys are, I'll say, because you still have your room and everything like that, you guys are able to get yourself, we'll say it's probably about maybe like mid-afternoon, like maybe 2-3 o'clock. So you get yourself a late lunch. There's some nice kind of rustic sourdough, some fried sausages, a couple of blocks of cheese. There's some like
There's
sort of
there's
cured,
some nice crispy bacon.
more cured meats, and you kind of get the feeling it's like, oh, it's like a make your own sandwich sort of thing going on.
This is poor people charcuterie.
You
Yes,
say sandwich.
yes. It's like,
Finn is making a Shaggy and Scooby style
I was
sandwich.
just about to say some Scooby Doo.
I was about to say, it's like Alex is out here. It's like, yes, the only time I can eat bread, a fantasy world. Alex gets his carbon tank through D&D.
I live
Finian
vicar-
eats the bread for him.
I live vicariously through my
It's like,
my D&D characters.
it's just like, all right, now describe the sandwich to me.
That's the ASMR Alex listens to when he goes to bed. Someone describing bread to him.
And they're like tapping their nails on like a hard crust of a bread.
A baguette.
Oh,
Why would if any of Alex's fans actually listen to us, they're like, uh-huh.
It's the you're able to make yourself a very delectable sandwich. It's a mix of like roast beef, some like sort of sliced turkey and chicken. You layer it with like some sliced up like little cubed up sausage. Your cheese options are it's a really nice aged cheddar. There's a sharp sort of Swiss, and then spicy sort of peppery cheese, almost like if you could combine Parmesan and pepper jack together. You've got like a very delectable salty spicy mix there as well. But food is consumed. You guys all eat, and
Keto Queen has meat.
just Theo's out here just shoving.
Theo's
cold
being
cuts
Alex for
into-
Alex.
Theo's just shoving cold cuts into her mouth.
Theo's being Alex in solidarity with Alex.
freaking Finn has a sandwich like 3 times the size of his head and is trying to figure out how to geometrically fit it into his mouth.
I feel like Finn's like here. It's like, I'm an engineer, damn it, I can make this work.
Just unhook my jaw. I can't do accents.
I'm an engineer, goddammit, I can make this work.
Potatoes.
What
Lucky
about
Charms.
you, Felix? Do you partake in the food?
Yes, but I'm imagining more like grabs like meat that is very clearly sliced for sandwiches, but has it on a plate and is like using a knife and a fork.
You're the
Like, it's like
freakiest
this
one
man-
of all of us.
This man is unhinged.
You are the biggest freak of all of us. Like, what the fuck?
Martha,
Grabs silverware.
Me and Theo and Finian are disgusted.
Let me live.
As you cut your Oscar Myers deli meat into little strips.
Morgan, who doesn't really fuck with lunch meat, is just like trying not to gag at all this. Like, yeah, this is great, guys.
Well, I love all of us with our characters defying how we actually eat.
The Martha arrives a little later. She has a jug of water and then a pitcher of wine, and kind of offers it up to either of you guys, whichever you would prefer.
I will
Day
have
wine, day wine.
I will have water.
Okay, so a glass of water, a glass of wine. What about you, Finn?
He's still trying to figure out how to get the sandwich in his mouth.
Mommy is
But-
right in front of you.
Huh?
Mommy's in front of you.
Yeah, he's sitting
He's
there
too
like
busy
he
trying to
can't
unhinge
see
his
her
jaw like a
because the
snake.
sandwich is in the way.
She reaches, she kind of leans, because she's on the opposite side of the table to you, Finn. She sort of leans over, so like you get the nice hang of the boob window, and you watch as your vision sort of starts to compress a bit.
Lucky
As
man.
as she takes one hand, leans on the sandwich, and just like her weight and strength compresses it into like a normal size sandwich, like a normal
fuck?
eatable sandwich size. And she's like, "Wine or water, sweetie?"
She's a personified George Foreman grill.
She's a panini machine.
Mhm.
Paninis.
No,
Oh, you could panini me. Between your thighs.
Make me a panini.
do you want to say
Hi.
the terrible thing again,
Oh.
Hannah?
Paninis.
He
Put your penis in and make a paninis.
Finn is just like
Love you, Christopher
seeing what she
McElroy.
did to the sandwich, and it's just like, what?
And he's
She
thinking,
kind of dips her
"Mm,
fingers in
my
the
head."
jug. She dips her fingers in the jug of water and kind of flicks the droplets in your face to kind of wake you up a bit.
Do you have any ale?
Absolutely. And she kind of like leans back up off of the sandwich. It stays like in its compressed form, so it's now edible to your
Eatable.
mouth. She kind of saunters back off, comes back, sets down a mug of ale in front of you, and then walks back to the bar. You guys all notice she's got a little.
Finn like leans down on like one like on the table on one elbow and is just like looking at the sandwich, looking at her, and he's just like, God, she's perfect.
I love that in at least
I
in
could be
every
so good to you. You'd wake up every morning, I'd be right there being good to you.
YouTube right there being good to you. I love that in any
Shorzy.
universe, Alex's characters are always tit men.
Alex knows what he's about.
Hey, I actually look.
Look.
Boobs and ass are kind of just the same thing in different places.
They are.
This is true.
And
One has
fa-
nipples and one
boob-
doesn't.
So,
Boobs-
and I'm
boobs are
sorry.
chest ass.
I am kind of a face person. Like you gotta.
Wow,
have...
way to be kinky.
Oh wow, I like women's personalities.
So original.
It's like, Alex, shut the fuck up and
Why won't you
objectify this.
objectify her?
Look,
It's like,
I am.
Alex,
I'm
Alex,
just like
shut
in
the
real
fuck
life.
up and objectify the fake orc mommy.
No, Finian's objectifying the
He just
fact
wants
that
to
she
get
just
to
that-
know
that
her.
she somehow like not only fixed his sandwich, but
fixed
also is a giant
You
like
can fix me.
is a
It's just
giant
like-
milk
Fix
mommy.
me. I also need to be compressed.
It's like his engineering brain is just like, okay, how would I make this work?
Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
but the food is delicious. The drinks are delectable and refreshing. And I will say, if for those of you who are looking to take a short rest, you can get your short rest kind of over lunch. About an hour and a half or so passes.
yes, please. I would like my short rest.
Finian ate that whole sandwich, and like that was like 5 sandwiches compressed into an edible sandwich. So he's just
He's in
like
a food coma.
he's in a food coma right now.
Well, so like Finn, you take the first bite of the sandwich because like it is now. It's like again like you're equal parts like horny and impressed because like horny because like beautiful orc mommy, but also it's like again your engineer brain is like, okay, I couldn't make this work, but like because you usually say, listen, matter cannot be created or destroyed. It has been compressed to the point where I can eat this sandwich, so it still has all these like 18 layers of meat and cheese that I shoved into this thing, and so like you take your first bite, and it's almost like if you you know those like old toys, like the peanut brittle thing where like you open it and like all of those like the expanding like foam snakes jump out. It's a little like that on the first bite. Like you take a bite and you feel like this like almost explosion of both expanding flavor and like decompression and delamination of these layers of the sandwich as you start eating. And so it's like you take a bite and it's just like home, and then like you like chew, swallow, you take another bite, and so it's like you're the compression only lasts. It's almost like the sandwich almost finds itself in a quantum state where basically while it is held together, it is stable, and when eaten, it then delaminates and becomes like the giant death sandwich that you had initially created.
If this was
And
a
now-
cartoon, your whole head would have expanded as soon as you like opened your mouth.
it is now expanding in his stomach, and he looks like he has a baby. Right, he's just
Yeah,
like
he's
on the like just like in the chair, just like both satisfied in many ways.
Yeah, so everyone can take your short rest. Roll your hit die if you would like to regain some HP. I don't think any of you.
I've done did it.
I don't think any of you get spells or anything back on short
I get
rests.
I get a couple of moves back. I don't get my Unleash Incarnation back, which sucks.
I didn't use any spells.
Listen,
Good.
I should know this. How do you know how many hit die you have?
Your hit die is based on your level, so
Yeah.
it
If
is.
you go to short rest, it shows you how much hit die you have.
Oh, thank you.
And your hit die is based on your level. So you guys are all level 4 now, so you have 4 hit die. And you regain half as many expended ones on a long rest.
Ooh.
Unless you take certain feats.
Motherfucker, I told it to automatically apply the...
I know, I selected
Healing?
1 too, and it didn't even roll anything.
You have
It
to
didn't roll anything, and it...
You have when you click the dot, when you click the little check, little dink, you have to also click the button that appears right below that, and then you click the short rest.
Huh, I didn't.
I did.
It didn't
Yeah, take
heal you?
short rest. Yeah,
No,
it
did
didn't
you-
roll anything.
No,
yeah,
you didn't click
that's
the
weird.
dice button after you click the check
Oh,
box.
you have
don't-
to click. Oh, you have to roll after you.
Yeah,
click?
like
Oh,
when you
okay.
click that button, a little box that says
No, nothing
D1
came
D
up that
blip
said that.
plus blip heal, and then you roll that, and then it heals you, and then you click the short rest button.
No.
Yeah, I
nothing
don't have
happened.
anything come up when I did
Oh,
that.
now okay, it came up after I clicked it a second time. Okay.
Yeah.
I still haven't gotten it to come up, so I'm just gonna roll
Like,
it
click.
manually, I guess.
Do it.
Just, roll it
I've done
manually.
that.
It's
If you've
fine.
already done it, then because I could reset it maybe, and then it'll.
Either way, you guys
9
get
plus
your
4.
you guys get your health back. You get your whatever you get back on a short rest back. At this point, it's a little later in the afternoon. We'll say lunch took about an hour and a half. Shopping probably took about another maybe 2-3 hours of shopping in terms of what you guys were looking for. So at this point, you'd be able to head back to the Royal Arcanum if you so desired.
Someone needs to
Um,
roll Finian in a wheelbarrow.
Jesus Christ.
No, he's
I'll
just
carry
like sprawled out on top of fuck, what did we ended up calling him? Because we had a name and then I wasn't allowed to use
Blitz?
that name. Blitz.
I know we had
No,
called
it
him. like-
was
Yeah.
We
no,
were calling
it
him
was.
Wolfenstein
Wolf.
for a hot minute.
Yeah, you were calling
we
it.
kept
You were
calling him
calling him Wolfenstein, and it's like that is copyright infringement. And then you were like, and then you called him Blitz, and I was like, no, we're not calling the Mechanical Wolf. You wanted to name after the Nazi game Blitz after Blitzkrieg, so you have to come up with something else.
That's right.
And I have no idea what we came up with.
I don't
I don't
think
think
we've
you
come up
had-
with
I don't
anything.
think you
It's just
had
been
come up with
Blitz
anything.
since then. So you haven't. We don't have it. He doesn't have it. Is this gonna be just like the frog in Over the
I thought
Garden
it was-
Wall?
This might just be weird. I thought you might have said Sparky, but I could be
No.
misremembering.
remember that.
We're not doing that. Even
Nah,
if
because I would have
did,
commented because I
that's
name every
retconning.
Pikachu that.
Yeah.
Either way, you can muse about your. But yeah, you tie yourself to your little wolf thing, and it kind of he kind of takes you around.
Okay.
But so would you guys like to do any more exploring around the town, or would you like to head back to the library?
I
will
think I'm
spend-
good if we want to library it up.
Yeah, I want to spend my vacation at the library.
Nerd.
So I say, I want to spend my vacation at the library. You're definitely not on vacation. Also, second question, just because
Oh,
I
I
don't
forgot
know.
Zach hasn't seen Avatar, and that's why he doesn't get that.
Oh, he doesn't get it. He hasn't seen Avatar.
I have not seen. I have watched the first season of The Last Airbender, and I have watched part of the second season, and that's about it.
I love you, but that is so disappointing to know
Yeah.
this about you.
I was of the age when Avatar came out that I was like, I was just a little older than the target demographic, and so I was watching other shows at the time.
I've never let it stop me that I wasn't the target demographic for anything.
I've
No.
watched Bluey.
And while that
I've
is
watched a
while
lot
that
of
is
Bluey.
while that's totally fair, it's like I was I that was when I was really into. I just discovered I hadn't just discovered Gundam, but it's like a new Gundam series had just come out, and so I was super into that at the time.
You know, that says a lot about you.
Which is unfortunate because I'm pretty sure it was Gundam Seed, and Gundam Seed sucks.
Let's go
I don't
read
know
some
dick
books,
about
losers.
Gundam. Okay.
Yeah. I will. So you guys make your way back up to. The library. You travel through again the beautiful gate, and make your way through the arcane district. You arrive back at the Royal Arcanum just as the bell tolls again. It tolls 6 times for 6 o'clock in the evening, and you see kind of like more of the student-looking people start to exit the building. They start to head out to other places, more towards classrooms and dorm rooms. It seems like they are done for the day. You arrive back at the sort of help desk. The dwarven woman is no longer there. They have been replaced by a half-elf man, long sort of black hair, deep sort of plum robes, and he's got some lovely silver earrings that kind of follow the full contour of his sort of more spiked ears. And then, of course, standing there is also the Triton, Zervis, that you guys had met earlier. He notices the 3 of you. He's currently speaking with somebody. He kind of holds a hand up for you guys to wait for him. And as you guys await your time to be able to head into the library and access the controlled section, that is where we'll end our episode for today. Thank you all so much for joining us for another episode of Dances with Dice. Thank you for listening and joining us. Don't forget to follow us on all social media channels at Dances with Dice. I'm going to use the hashtag DWDcast or DWDart. We will use you as named NPCs in the show. Thank you again, and join us every single Tuesday for new episodes of Dances with Dice.